Yo, can y'all see me? Oh yeah, y'all definitely can't see me. I'm tripping. Yeah, say, can y'all see me? And turn to the color that you can't see. Anyway, though, how's it going with y'all? Everything going with me? Honestly, I'm in my room. I just got done reading a few pages of this book right here. Well, I just got done reading this book. I ain't gonna say a few pages, but what am I talking about? Anyway, I just got done reading a little bit more of this book. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting there. I think I'm getting close to halfway through the book. You understand what I'm saying? You feel me? I'm finna put this book down. For the rest of my books are alright. So now I'm in my room, as y'all can see. I think it's like 12 a.m. something like that. I really don't know what time it is, but I think it is like 12 a.m. Or if it's not 12 a.m., it's 1 a.m. It's 12:33. So 12:33 a.m. It's the next day. You understand what I'm saying? That's pretty much it. And I'm still up, which is not the normal. I usually be asleep by now. If y'all want me to be completely real, yeah, I usually be asleep by now. I usually be in the bed, sleep. You know what I'm saying? But I'm up right now. I'm up today. You know what I'm saying? I'm up right now. Yeah. But yeah, though, anyway, though, y'all. Type. I'm really just chilling for real, though, y'all. Honestly, like, really just chilling. Really just chilling, man. Really just chilling. And you know, everything's going to be okay. Y'all know that? Everything is going to be okay. Whatever it is that's going on in life, whatever it is you want to achieve, it's going to be okay. You're going to achieve it. You're going to get through it. The experience don't last forever. The memories don't even last forever. Unless you allow them to last forever. You understand what I'm saying? But you got this, though. You watching this, you got this. I know it might be times where you be doubting yourself, where you be thinking, I don't really got this. You be, like I said, having those self-limiting, self-doubting thoughts where you like, you know you've been putting in the work. You know you've been putting in the knowledge. You've been taking notes. You know that you've been paying attention. You know you've been focused. You know you've been doing all these things to help you be prepared or to have knowledge on whatever it is that you're doing in life. But yet, it's a little voice, or yet it's a little feeling of easiness that you get whenever you go to do something that you know that it is that you want to do in life. It's like that. It's like a small part of you just don't want to achieve it. It's like a small part of you is just so complacent. It's so used to, you know what I'm saying? So used to the old. So whenever you're finally ready to implement everything that it is that you've been learning into whatever it is that you want to do, you get that uneasy feeling. You get that, are you sure you're going to be able to do this? You get that, do you honestly think you have those thoughts, right? But then you have those feelings and those emotions towards those thoughts, right? And then you have those doubting and those limited thoughts, those thoughts that, you know, that don't serve you, those thoughts that don't speak or breathe positivity into your life. I'm here to tell you, you got this. Whenever you get those thoughts, whenever you are doing something that you know that you've always wanted to do in life, but it's something completely different from what you've been doing your whole life, and whenever you do get that uneasy feeling once you're going to do that thing, remember, the only reason why you're uneasy is because you're doing something different. See it as growth. See it as abundance. See it as, well, the reason why I'm uneasy when I think about doing these things, the reason why I'm uneasy when it come down to this thing or that thing is because it's something different. It's something different. It's different from what I'm used to doing in my life. That's why it makes me uneasy. You see what I'm saying? See it as abundance. See it as growth. Because since you're uneasy about it, and you know that you want to do whatever it is that you're uneasy about, and you know you have knowledge on it, like I said, it's really the old version of you, the comfortable version of you, the lazy, the procrastinating, the self-doubting, self-limited, the version of you that wants to stay the same. That's that version of you that's speaking to you. That's that version of you that's uneasy. But you truly want to grow and elevate in purpose in life, you have to let go of that old you. You have to let go of those limited and self-doubting thoughts. Because if you don't let them go, or if you don't let go of that old version of you, or if you don't let go of those thoughts, or those, like I said, those self-limiting thoughts or beliefs or whatever y'all want to call it, you make it easier, or you give yourself more room to procrastinate. You make it easier for you to give yourself a way out. You understand what I'm saying? You make it easier for you to relapse. You make it easier for you to go back to doing what you've been doing. And that's what we don't want to do. We don't want to go backwards. We don't ever want to go backwards in life. Matter of fact, we don't ever want to stay still in life. We don't want to stay stagnant, and we don't want to go backwards. But we definitely don't want to stay still. Because if you stay still in life, technically you're going backwards because you're staying still. You staying still, you're not even moving forward. You just at the same spot. Right? That's it though. But like I said, whenever you get those thoughts, whenever you get that feeling, let's say you wanna have your own product. Let's say you wanna resell clothes, or let's say you wanna make a clothing brand. You done bought courses on clothing brands. You follow people on social media that got clothing brands. Maybe you know people in real life. You done talked to them about clothing brands. You done went on YouTube and Google and looked up things about clothing brands. You got notes on it. You might even read books on it. Like I said, you done network with people, ask people. You done did all of this when it come down to clothing brands. But as soon as you think to yourself, okay, well, all right, well, I'm finna print my first design, or well, I'm finna make my first design on this. It's like you start feeling uneasy. Or once you start to make your first design, and once you take a picture of those pieces that you made, and you know that you're going to upload this to your website, you get uneasy because you're like, hold on, I haven't did this before. Wait, am I really doing this? Am I really about to make a clothing brand? Am I really about to provide my creativity and provide something that I made to someone else? Yes, you are, and you're going to succeed, right? But how can you succeed? Well, you succeed by keep learning and keep implementing what you're learning into whatever it is that you're doing. But you always succeed as well by always trusting in yourself, trusting in the process, trusting in yourself, knowing that you got this. Knowing that even though that you don't know how the process is undergoing, you still trust in yourself to know that you're doing the process perfectly fine, that you know that it's happening just right. You understand what I'm saying? You don't know if 100 people are going to buy your clothes from your website, but you know 100 people are going to buy your clothes from your website. That's the type of mindset you got to have. You don't know how many sales you're going to get. You know what I'm saying? You don't know how many people are going to visit your website. You don't, right? That's a fact. You don't. You haven't lived it yet, unless you envisioned it. But other than that, you don't know. And that's fine. That's perfectly fine. But you not knowing how many people are going to visit your website shouldn't stop you from making that website. It shouldn't deter you from, making those clothes, doing something that you always wanted to do. It shouldn't stop you. If anything, it should give you more fuel because you don't know. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, what can you lose? If you make a website and drop clothes, at the end of the day, this came from your own mind, your own creativity. So you can never lose whenever it comes down to better and growing yourself. You never lose, y'all. You can always learn and readjust, but you never lose until you quit. Right? Never lose. Remember that. Please remember that. If you don't remember anything else that I told you in this video, remember that. But honestly, I'm gonna tell y'all what helped me with those self-limiting or those self-doubt thoughts whenever I have them. Whenever I have those self-limiting and self-doubting thoughts, what I do is I readjust the thoughts. So if I'm thinking, I don't know, whatever it could be about, let's say I'm thinking about, let's say I think about, are you really about to do this? Are you really about to drop this product? Are you really about to, make this product public to thousands and millions of people? Like, are you really about to make a website? Are you really about to do this? So let's say if I have thoughts like that, I'll tell myself, yes, I really am about to do this, because I done put in the work, I done gained the knowledge, I done took the notes, I done wase to help me, get to this point. Basically, I boost myself up. So whenever I start doubting myself and having those limited thoughts or just doubting myself really, I just boost my head up. I just give myself a morale boost. So I'd be like, nah. Yeah, you really are going to get sales. I tell myself, yeah, you're going to get sales. Yeah, I am giving this product that I made to thousands and hundreds of people, and they're going to purchase it because my product is going to provide value, and that value is going to help people with whatever it is that I want that value to help them with, right? That's how I talk to myself. I also tell myself, I got this. I also tell myself, I love myself. You got this. You've been gaining more knowledge. You've been more knowledgeable. You've been taking notes on this, that, and the fourth. So how can you not? I just basically just boost my head up. That's honestly what it is, y'all. I just boost my head up and I talk positively to myself, and I speak life, or I speak positivity into myself, right? Whenever I feel like I'm having I don't have negative thoughts, if you want me to be completely real. I really don't. But I can have my moments where I don't have negative thoughts, but I can, not even that. I can't even say that. Nah. I don't have a lot of negative thoughts nowadays, or even a lot of negative talk, or a lot of self-limiting. I don't really have a lot of thoughts like that, but when I do, I always make sure I shift those. I make sure I readjust and shift those into something positive, because I don't always have them. But also, I make sure I shift them into something positive, because I know that, thoughts turn into thoughts with enough emotion and feeling behind thoughts. It can really turn into your reality for real. So, real talk. But yeah, though, it's like 1 a.m. It's probably not 1 a.m. I'm like over exaggerating. But yeah, honestly, that's what I wanted to talk about. Just want to come on here and just let y'all know that, you don't have to, let you know that you got this. Let you know that you ain't got to feed into those thoughts. You ain't got to believe those thoughts. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to, I'm just coming on here to let you know that you really just got this for real. Like I said, that you ain't got to believe those thoughts. You ain't got to limit yourself. You know that you're destined for greatness. You know that you have something to give to this world. Value, purpose, knowledge, whatever it is. So don't let yourself stop yourself. You understand what I'm saying?